Typical mammals do not produce a very large number of offspring, but because of the great deal of female investment, each offspring is likely to survive. In these frogs, however, there is less female investment. More eggs are laid, in large part because a smaller number will make it to adulthood. In this dissected female lamprey, each of those tan dots is an egg, and a female may lay hundreds of thousands at a time. Obviously, there's a relationship. The more nourishment is required to make an egg or to care for an offspring, the fewer offspring an individual can have. Plants approach reproduction in much the same way. Although the higher plants produce seeds, so this pine tree produces a seed inside female cones, and all flowering plants provide seeds, the largest being the coconut. These are embryos with a great deal of food, and so therefore each embryo is likely to survive. Primitive plants, like primitive animals, give less nourishment to their offspring, but therefore produce more of them. So therefore the primitive plants produce spores. Spores are embryos which lack significant amounts of nourishment. Not many of these will survive, at least not compared to the percentages of seeds which will germinate given the amount of nourishment they have inside the seed. And so primitive plants and their spores approach reproduction in much the same way that many primitive animals do. Produce a large number of offspring, but do not invest extensive amounts in each one, and the sheer number of them should allow for some to make it to adulthood.